is Rolando Rodriguez with xgains.com. We've got workouts that work, eats that satisfy, and everything else you need to reach your lifestyle goals. So today I'm going to make a quick video that I think pertains to pretty much everybody, right? And especially as we're getting into like the cold season, a little deeper into it, and people start to feel a little groggy, and colds start to settle in, and the flu season and all that stuff. And it's something I've written about before, and it's pretty much whether or not you are truly sick or just not 100%. Okay? There's a difference between being not 100% and sick enough not to work out. Okay? We wake up in the morning, especially when it's cold, our body aches, our throats might be a little sore, we might have a little bit of a runny nose, but as we get up and start moving, our body works out the kinks. Okay? So if you feel like, and especially if you work out in the morning, right? Especially if you work out first thing in the morning. If you're laying in bed and you feel like you might be coming on with a sickness, get up, start moving, and see what happens, okay? 15 minutes into the workout, you're going to realize whether or not you were really sick or just not 100%. And here's the thing. You might be 15 minutes into the workout and you realize, you know what, you're about 80%. But 80% is still better than 0%, right? So it doesn't matter. In my mind, if I feel like I'm starting to get sick, you sort of feel it a couple of days in advance, okay? So if I wake up one day or if I go to bed and I feel like I'm starting to get sick, you know, I have that in the back of my mind, but I tell myself, you know what, I'm still going to try to work out. And I get up and I go, okay? And I might end up being 80% in the middle of that workout. And then the next day might be 75%. And then on that third day, it might be 60%. At which point, I'm telling you guys, if you feel like you're about 60%, take the day off. But there's times where you think you're going to be 80% and you start the workout, and guess what? You were 90, 95% by the time you were done with it. The juices got flowing and you felt great. So don't just say, oh, I'm getting sick, I'm taking a day off. Here's my opinion on the matter. You might end up getting really, really sick, okay? But at least you got those couple of workouts in before you got sick enough where you couldn't work out anymore. Now let's go the other route. Let's say that you feel like you're getting sick. You took a day off, but guess what? You didn't end up getting sick. You felt great. And the next day you felt even better. It was just the heater got to you that day because the heater hadn't been on for X amount of days. You know, that first time you turn on the heat, your body sort of adjusts, your throat gets a little dry, things like that happen. Okay? So the point that I'm trying to make, and I'm not going to drag this on because it's simple. Learn whether or not you're truly sick or just not feeling 100%. If you're just not feeling 100%, so what? Work out. 75% of a workout is better than 0% of it. Okay? Don't be stupid. Try to work out. 10 minutes, 15 minutes into it, you realize that you really, really can't, that you're not giving more than 60%. Take the day off. But take advantage of the days that you feel good enough to work out. I say you feel anything above 60%, you work out. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. This is a dilemma that I've actually had to deal with. Started getting sick last Monday, worked out through Thursday, Thanksgiving. Worked out on Friday. Guess what? I had 60% of it. I told my wife, you know what? This was horrible. It was a bad idea. But I got Friday in, woke up Saturday, knew I couldn't do it Sunday, and here I am Monday, feeling better, filling out the day, seeing if by the end of the day I'm going to feel good enough to give it a go. But I took advantage of the time last week that I had when I felt good enough to work out. Because even though I wasn't 100%, I wasn't truly sick. In my family, they know that if Rolly doesn't work out, that means he's jacked. As a matter of fact, I can't tell my family, oh, I feel sick. They're like, did you work out today? And if I say I did, they don't believe that I was sick. And then the day that I do miss a workout is the day my wife pretty much is wondering why the heck I haven't gone to the doctor and if I'm okay. But if she sees me work out, forget it. Goes with the rest of my family. And the thing is you can push through your limits, find out whether or not you're truly sick, and if you are, pull back. If not, make it happen. That's it for now. This is Rolando Rodriguez with xgains.com. I hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a better week. Peace.